Dubai, a city of towering skyscrapers and endless luxury. But beneath the glamour lies a story you rarely hear. How does a desert city sustain this image of paradise? And at what cost? Behind every shimmering building are workers living in shocking conditions. Was it just oil that built this empire? Or is there a darker secret? Even the wealthiest live under strict rules, far from the freedom you might imagine. And the side of Dubai most tourists never see? It's more eye-opening than you'd think. What's hidden behind the world's favorite luxury destination? Stick around and you'll find out. Number 1. Vertical farming revolution. In a city known for its towering skyscrapers, it's no surprise that agriculture has taken to the skies. Vertical farming is revolutionizing the way food is grown in places with limited natural resources. One of the largest vertical farms in the world operates here, turning what was once a barren desert into a model of agricultural innovation. What makes this farming method so remarkable is its ability to produce fresh crops with up to 95% less water than traditional farming. This is a game changer in a region where water is scarce and every drop counts. The controlled environment inside these vertical farms allows crops to grow year-round without relying on unpredictable weather or the vast amounts of water required for outdoor fields. By stacking crops in layers, vertical farming maximizes space and reduces the need for arable land, which is limited in desert areas. It's an efficient, sustainable solution that not only conserves water, but also minimizes the carbon footprint of transporting food from far-flung places. This innovation offers a glimpse into the future of farming, where technology meets necessity to solve some of the planet's most pressing issues. As the world faces climate change and resource scarcity, vertical farming could become the key to feeding growing populations in challenging environments. Number 2. Artificial rain to combat climate. In the quest to combat water scarcity, the city has turned to cloud seeding, a technique where substances like salt or silver iodide are dispersed into clouds to encourage precipitation. This method aims to boost rainfall in arid regions, providing much-needed water resources. However, the practice has sparked debates about its environmental impact and effectiveness. While cloud seeding can increase rainfall, it doesn't guarantee heavy downpours or prevent flooding. In fact, some experts argue that the technique may not be as effective as hoped. For instance, during severe storms in April 2024, the city experienced unprecedented rainfall, leading to significant flooding. Experts suggest that this extreme weather was more likely due to climate change rather than cloud seeding efforts. Additionally, the region's infrastructure faces challenges in managing sudden heavy rainfall. The drainage systems are often inadequate for large volumes of water, resulting in urban flooding. This highlights the need for comprehensive planning and investment in infrastructure to handle the effects of climate change and artificial weather modification. Number 3. Ghost skyscrapers, the abandoned projects. Beyond its iconic skyline, the city has witnessed the rise and fall of ambitious construction projects that now stand as silent monuments to unrealized dreams. The Dubai Pearl, a 73-story residential skyscraper, was envisioned to house thousands and employ many more. However, after years of halted progress, the site was demolished in early 2023, leaving behind only memories of its grand plans. Similarly, the Dubai Gulf City project, covering a vast area, was proposed in the early 2000s as a mixed-use development. By 2021, it had been abandoned, with the land remaining unused and the initial investment left unrecouped. These unfinished structures serve as poignant reminders of the challenges inherent in large-scale urban development. They highlight the complexities of balancing ambition with economic realities and the unpredictable nature of global financial markets. Number 4. The Camel Beauty Contest scandal. In the pursuit of the perfect camel, some owners have resorted to extreme measures, injecting their animals with Botox and other cosmetic enhancements to achieve desired features. This practice has led to public outrage and raised serious concerns about animal welfare. Authorities have responded by disqualifying numerous camels from beauty contests, aiming to preserve the integrity of these traditional events. The use of Botox and fillers in camels is intended to enhance their appearance, making them more competitive in beauty pageants. However, these procedures can cause discomfort and pose health risks to the animals. Animal rights groups have condemned such practices, calling them and exploitative. In response to these issues, organizers have implemented stricter regulations and advanced detection methods to prevent tampering. Despite these efforts, the controversy continues, highlighting the ongoing debate between tradition and ethical treatment of animals. Number 5. The Rent-a-Luxury Mirage. In the city, it's common to see luxury vehicles cruising the streets, often driven by influencers and residents aiming to project an image of affluence. Many of these high-end cars are rented from specialized agencies, allowing individuals to showcase opulence without the commitment of ownership. For instance, companies like Luxury Supercar Rentals Dubai offer a diverse fleet for such purposes. However, the allure of luxury isn't always sustainable. Some individuals, after facing financial challenges, have been known to abandon their expensive vehicles at locations like airports to avoid legal repercussions associated with unpaid debts. This practice has led to the accumulation of numerous high-end cars left unattended, raising concerns about financial stability and the pressures of maintaining a lavish lifestyle. This phenomenon highlights the complexities of balancing societal expectations with personal financial realities. While the city offers opportunities to experience luxury, it's essential to recognize the underlying challenges that come with such a lifestyle. Number 6. Exorbitant debtors' prisons. In the city, unpaid debts can lead to severe consequences, as financial obligations are treated as criminal offenses. Individuals who fail to settle their debts may face imprisonment, with sentences reaching up to 3 years. This approach contrasts with many Western countries, where debt is typically considered a civil matter. The legal framework allows creditors to initiate criminal proceedings against debtors, potentially resulting in jail time. Notably, a 2023 ruling by the Dubai Court of Cassation clarified that imprisonment is permissible only if the creditor can prove the debtor's solvency or misappropriation of funds. This stringent policy has led some individuals to flee the country, leaving behind luxury assets like cars at airports to avoid legal repercussions. Such actions highlight the extreme measures taken to evade imprisonment over financial obligations. However, recent legal reforms aim to protect debtors. The 2023 ruling emphasizes that imprisonment is not justified unless the debtor is proven to be solvent or has misused funds. Despite these changes, the practice of imprisoning debtors remains a significant concern. The 2021 case of a US veteran detained over a bank debt underscores the ongoing challenges faced by individuals in such situations. Number 7. No citizenship for non-Emiratis. In the city, one of the most surprising and troubling aspects is the strict policy regarding citizenship. Despite living and working here for decades, expatriates, many of whom have contributed significantly to the economy, are unable to become citizens. This policy creates a sense of alienation, particularly for those who have called this place home for generations. The UAE operates under a system that heavily favors Emiratis for citizenship. While expats can enjoy residency and work here, they can never claim full citizenship or the rights that come with it, like voting or owning land. This leaves many feeling like outsiders, no matter how long they've lived in the country or how integrated they are into society. The impact is especially noticeable for children born here to expatriate parents. These kids, despite being raised in the UAE, face challenges when it comes to feeling like they truly belong. Many find themselves caught in a strange limbo, with no access to the full benefits of citizenship. This policy also creates a divide in society, as a large proportion of the population, especially those from South Asia and other parts of the world, contribute significantly to the workforce, yet are denied the opportunity to become part of the nation's future. For many long-term residents, it can feel like they are constantly excluded, no matter how much they've invested in their lives here. It's a system that highlights the tension between the country's rapid development and the exclusion of a large portion of the people who have helped make it happen. Number 9. Haven for illicit financial activities. In recent years, the city has emerged as a significant hub for illicit financial activities, attracting money launderers, drug lords, and corrupt officials seeking to conceal their wealth. A 2020 report highlighted that part of what underpins Dubai's prosperity is a steady stream of illicit proceeds born from corruption and crime. The city's lax regulations and banking secrecy have created an environment conducive to such activities. For instance, the Dubai Unlocked investigation revealed that individuals from around the world, including alleged money launderers and drug lords, have invested in real estate, raising concerns about the effectiveness of international sanctions. Authorities have taken steps to address these issues. In June 2021, a special task force was established to crack down on the illegal possession of wild animals, reflecting the government's commitment to preserving wildlife and enforcing regulations. Despite these efforts, the demand for exotic pets continues, driven in part by the desire to flaunt wealth and status. This ongoing issue underscores the need for stricter enforcement and public awareness to protect both the animals and the integrity of the community. Number 10. Exploitation of migrant workers. In the city, The rapid construction boom has been fueled by a vast workforce of migrant laborers, primarily from South Asia. While these workers have played a pivotal role in the nation's development, many have faced severe exploitation. Reports have documented cases of forced labor, passport confiscation, and substandard living conditions. During the construction of Expo 2020, numerous workers faced hardships, including exorbitant recruitment fees and delayed wages. The kafala system, which ties workers' legal status to their employers, has been a significant factor in this exploitation. This system often leaves workers vulnerable to abuse, as they cannot change employers without facing legal repercussions. In response to international pressure, the government has implemented reforms aimed at improving workers' rights. However, challenges persist, and many argue that more needs to be done to ensure fair treatment and protection for all workers. Number 11. Surveillance and privacy issues. The city has become notorious for its widespread surveillance system, where nearly every public space is monitored. Facial recognition technology is used not just for security, but also to track individuals in real time. There are even cameras in taxis and elevators, capturing footage of people's movements and actions. On top of that, the government closely monitors online activities, tracking social media posts, and digital communications. This has led to growing concerns about personal privacy and the potential for misuse. Critics argue that it creates an environment where citizens and visitors are constantly watched, limiting freedom of expression and privacy. The extensive surveillance infrastructure is often justified as a way to ensure safety and security, but many question whether it crosses a line, transforming the city into a modern-day surveillance state. While some residents accept it as a necessary part of life, others fear it could pave the way for greater state control and restriction of personal freedoms. Number 12. Economic dependence on oil. Despite its reputation as a thriving global business hub, the city's economy is still deeply tied to the oil industry. For years, oil has been the backbone of its wealth, contributing to everything from infrastructure projects to lavish developments. When global oil prices drop, it sends ripples through the economy, impacting government revenues and financial stability. Though the city has diversified into tourism, real estate, and finance, the volatility of oil prices remains a serious risk. A sudden downturn in the market can delay projects, increase unemployment, and challenge growth ambitions. The government has made efforts to reduce this dependence, but oil still plays a critical role in the city's financial landscape. This reliance on oil not only makes the city vulnerable to international market shifts, but also raises questions about long-term sustainability. As the world pushes for cleaner energy, the pressure to adapt and innovate only grows, highlighting the city's ongoing struggle to balance its future with the global economy's evolution. Number 13. Air-conditioned bus stops. A necessity or absurdity? The scorching heat in this city has led to a surprising solution: air-conditioned bus stops. With temperatures often soaring above 40 degrees Celsius, these bus stops are designed to offer a brief respite from the sweltering outdoors. However, this comes at a high environmental cost. The energy needed to keep these bus stops cool is immense, contributing significantly to the city's carbon footprint. While these air-conditioned shelters may seem like a luxurious convenience, critics argue they reflect an unsustainable approach. In a city that already grapples with one of the world's largest carbon footprints, this over-reliance on energy-intensive cooling systems raises concerns about long-term environmental impact. Is it really necessary to air-condition every bus stop? Or is it just another example of excess in a place where luxury is prioritized? The debate continues, especially as the world increasingly calls for more eco-friendly solutions in the face of climate change. Number 14. The secret plastic waste problem. Despite its luxurious image, there's a hidden environmental issue that the city struggles with: plastic waste. Single-use plastics, like bottles, bags, and food containers, make up a huge portion of the trash generated here. While the city promotes its sustainability efforts, the reality is far from ideal. Recycling rates remain low, and much of the plastic waste ends up in landfills, or worse, the ocean. This growing plastic crisis undermines the city's efforts to present itself as a green, futuristic hub. While the iconic skyline shines, the environmental consequences are buried beneath the surface. Despite public campaigns and initiatives, the scale of plastic waste management is still vastly insufficient. It's a sobering reminder that even in places built on innovation and luxury, significant environmental challenges remain unaddressed. Number 15. Extreme wealth gap. In a city known for its towering skyscrapers and lavish lifestyle, there's a stark contrast that often goes unnoticed. The extreme wealth gap between the elite and the labor force is shocking. On one hand, you've got million-dollar penthouses, private yachts, and supercars on every corner. On the other hand, many of the workers who build and maintain these luxury structures live in overcrowded labor camps. These camps are far from what one might consider comfortable. Workers often share tiny rooms with a dozen or more people, with basic amenities, if any at all. The gulf between the opulence of the wealthy and the harsh living conditions of the workers is glaring, yet remains largely unaddressed. While the city flaunts its wealth to the world, the people who make that wealth possible often struggle in silence. It's a reality that reflects an uncomfortable truth about the city's economic landscape. Number 16. Secret gold. The city has quietly become a central hub for gold smuggling, with billions of dollars in gold passing through each year, much of it untraceable. This gold often arrives without proper documentation, making it difficult to track its origins or how it enters the market. What's even more alarming is that a significant portion of this gold comes from conflict zones, where it's mined under questionable and often brutal conditions. The lack of regulation has turned the city into a safe haven for illicit activities like tax evasion and money laundering. Smuggled gold is traded freely, and the system allows individuals to conceal their wealth without raising suspicion. While the city prides itself on its shiny reputation, this hidden side reflects a darker and more troubling reality. Despite the efforts to present an image of luxury and prosperity, the city remains a key player in a global underground gold. Number 17. Fake degrees market. The city has gained a reputation as a major hub for the trade of fake degrees, where fraudulent institutions offer counterfeit university credentials to anyone willing to pay. Investigations have uncovered that many professionals, even those in high-profile positions, have purchased these bogus qualifications to land lucrative roles. What's shocking is that these fake degrees are often sold with complete falsification of academic backgrounds, allowing individuals to bypass the rigorous educational requirements typically needed for top-tier positions. The market for these fake credentials is thriving, with some institutions offering degrees from well-known global universities for a fraction of the cost. This issue is not only damaging the credibility of the job market, but also undermining trust in the professional systems that are supposed to ensure expertise and competence. While the city's image is built on innovation and success, these shady dealings reflect a darker side where success can be bought, no matter the cost to integrity. Number 18. The world's first 3D printed office building. In a groundbreaking achievement, a fully functional 3D printed office was built in just 17 days, making it the first of its kind in the world. This futuristic structure not only showcases the city's push towards innovation, but also highlights its commitment to sustainable construction practices. The building was made using a 3D printer that layers concrete to form the walls, reducing waste and energy consumption in the process. While it's a remarkable feat of engineering, it also raises questions about the rapid pace at which technology is reshaping industries and jobs. Could 3D printing be the future of architecture, or is it just a flashy project with hidden environmental costs? Regardless, this office stands as a symbol of a city that's always looking toward the future, whether it's embracing new tech or pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Number 19. Dubai police have a fleet of supercars. The police force in one of the world's most iconic cities has a surprising fleet, luxury supercars like Lamborghinis, Bugattis, and Aston Martins. It's not just for show though. These high-end vehicles are part of a practical strategy to patrol popular tourist spots and show that safety comes in style. The fleet includes some of the most exotic cars on the market, each chosen not only for their speed, but for their ability to make a bold statement. The idea is to capture attention and make tourists feel safe, knowing that even in a city full of fast cars, the police are faster. But there's more to it than just keeping up with speedsters on the road. These cars also act as a marketing tool, highlighting the city's wealth and modern image. The use of luxury cars by law enforcement has become a symbol of the city's commitment to luxury, security, and innovation, all wrapped up in a shiny, super-fast package. While it may seem excessive, the fleet's presence has helped boost the image of the police force, showcasing that they're not just about enforcing the law, they're about embracing technology, luxury, and forward-thinking in every aspect of their work. Yet, with so much wealth invested in these cars, some question if this focus on flashy police vehicles could have been better spent on other areas of public service. Number 20. Skiing in the desert. In the heart of the desert, you can do something you'd never expect: ski. At the Mall of the Emirates, there's an indoor ski resort, complete with real snow, penguins, and ski slopes ranging from beginner to expert. Ski Dubai is one of the most mind-blowing attractions, where the heat of the desert is completely forgotten once you step inside. The contrast between the scorching desert outside and the chilly slopes indoors is nothing short of surreal. While the temperatures outside soar, inside, you'll find yourself on real snow, gliding down slopes, or even trying your hand at snowboarding. What makes this place even more interesting is the added bonus of penguins. These friendly creatures roam the snow, adding an extra layer of magic to the experience. Whether you're a ski pro or just want to enjoy some snow in the middle of a desert, Ski Dubai offers it all. It's an impressive feat of engineering, but it also raises questions about the extravagant use of resources in a place where the natural environment is anything but cold. Skiing in the desert. Now that's truly a one-of-a-kind experience. If you enjoyed these shocking facts and want to uncover more, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more unbelievable stories.